If you are a teenager, I know it can be hard to just delete all social media. I know that because I've done it myself. I understand if you think Snapchat is pointless, but you still use it because everyone around you does as well. Even though I don't have any social media apps on my phone, I still check Instagram from time to time on the browser. In a world where everyone tells you to just quit social media, I think that this restriction isn't the only solution. Deleting social media entirely can be one of the best decisions you make. However, I know it can be challenging if you're surrounded by people who use it daily. So if you're serious about changing this, give me your full attention for the next few minutes. Because I'm going to share a 3-step protocol to help you gain the benefits of quitting social media without actually quitting. But first you have to understand why it's even possible to get most of the benefits of quitting social media without even quitting entirely. One of the biggest problems with social media is instant gratification. That just means that if you go on Instagram, TikTok or whatever and scroll, you get stimulated through that, and the stimulation is a reward for your brain. And you may ask yourself, is it that bad to give my brain rewards? And the answer is normally there's nothing wrong with it. However, with social media, it's a completely different thing. Because you get a reward without having to put in effort. Normally, if we think back to the caveman days, to get any kind of reward, we had to put in effort. If we wanted to get food, we had to go out, search food, hunt, gather, and then we would get the reward, but only after we've put in the effort. But now with social media and all the stimulation, we can get rewards whenever we want, without having to put in any amount of effort. And that is the problem. Because if your brain is used to getting rewards all the time without having to put in effort, the effort you have to put in to get a real reward gets unattractive, hard, and can even feel impossible. And that's one of the biggest problems with social media. It robs you of your most valuable ability, your ability to take action. Because without taking action, you will never be able to get anywhere you want or consciously change something about your life. And that's why so many people quit social media and tell you to do the same. Because if you quit social media and decrease all the stimulation, then your ability to take action will normally rise again. However, there is a way to get most of the benefits of quitting social media, like getting back your ability to take action without actually quitting. Because the real problem isn't social media in general, it's how you use it. It's that you use it unconsciously and out of habit. So the most important point isn't that you quit social media entirely and delete all the apps. It's that you use it intentionally, that you only give social media the amount of time you want to give it, not the amount of time the apps want you to spend on it. And if you say social media is worth 1 hour of my day, then that's fine, it's your decision. The point is just to not give it more time than you actually think it's worth, and use your time intentionally. And that's what the 3-step protocol I'm going to show you now is actually about using your time intentionally. Step 1 is to increase friction. Make it as hard as possible to use those apps. And there are 2 ways to do that. The first one is what I see everyone talking about, and also what I used to recommend. But the second one is way less complicated and actually also what I use. The first one is just to get the apps off your home screen, download apps like OneSec, ScreenZen and stuff like that to increase friction with using those apps, turn off notifications and all the stuff you heard thousands of times. But the second one is just to delete the apps and keep using them in the browser. Because if you delete them, the friction instantly goes up. You don't have any notifications that are pulling you into the endless feed anymore. If you want to use it, you first have to go into the browser and so on. But there's still one thing to think about. If you use, let's say, Instagram on the browser, I want you to close the tab after using Instagram. And if you log into the browser version, there's also this pop-up that asks you if you want to stay signed in or not. Just click that away. Because if you have to sign in every time, if you have to use your email address and password every time you want to use Instagram, the friction instantly gets way higher and you will use it way less without even thinking about it. Step 2 is to get something else to do. Because if you don't have anything else to do instead of scrolling, of course it's harder to stop. So I want you to get something else to do. For example, just do the thing you're avoiding all the time. Or get a hobby. Maybe you can start boxing or going to the gym or playing the piano or whatever. What feels right to you. And step 3, get a strong why behind it. Think about a strong reason why you actually want to decrease your screen time. Maybe it is that you want to take back your ability to take action. Or if you now have something to do, like maybe boxing or learning an instrument or whatever, that this maybe is a strong reason for you. It's just important that it resonates with you on a deep level. Because if you ask yourself, why do you want to decrease your screen time? And you just say, because it's bad for me, that's not deep enough. You have to go deeper. You have to ask yourself, okay, why is it bad for me? Then you maybe say, okay, because it steals my ability to take action. And then again, go one step deeper. Why do I want to keep my ability to take action? Or why do I want to get back the ability to take action? And then you may say, because I don't want to waste my life. And then maybe go even one step deeper and ask yourself, why is it important for me to not waste my life? And then you may say, I don't want to lie on my deathbed looking back on a life where I just looked in a screen most of the time. And that is a strong why. But it has to resonate with you. So ask yourself those questions and really go deep. I promise you, if you just do those 3 steps, you will get most of the benefits of quitting social media without actually quitting. Your ability to take action will finally come back. Even if you're not really that motivated and hyped to do something, you will finally be able to do it again. And you will be on a way to live a way more purposeful life. Because now you're actually spending your time intentionally instead of just scrolling it away. And with decreasing all the stimulation, all those rewards where you don't have to put in any effort, this will make the effort you have to put in to get a real reward way easier. And that just means that your whole life gets easier. And that just means that your whole life gets easier. Whether it's discipline, consistency, relationships, achieving your goals, all this stuff will become easier. So I really hope the video helped you. And if you really want to change something, just go through this 3-step protocol I gave you. Because I know most people watching this won't act on this advice. And that's why I'm telling you again, if you really want to change something, if that's important to you, just do this 3-step process. You don't need more information. All the information you need is in this video. Bye.